goofy Bailey. Hey Pheasant Lane fam, hope you're doing well. My name's Robert and this is Pheasant Lane Farm. So first things first, I want to say happy July 4th out there. I hope everyone's having a fun-filled, safe holiday. So what we're up to, we are actually out here camping at farmhand Gavin's place. Gavin, he doesn't like when I call him farmhand Gavin, so I'm gonna do it. But we're out here at Gavin's parents' property. They got a nice little setup out here. Brought the campers out for the weekend. Just having a good time, trying to relax as much as possible. The last 3 nights I've been in the camper while everybody else is having a good time writing papers and doing homework, but that's the way it goes. So, purpose of this video. Yesterday morning I ran home, did chores, came back out here, and I saw Gavin and his buddy Bailey had an Apex winch from Harbor Freight. And I said, what are you putting that on? He goes, oh, the Rubicon. There's like 1, 2, 3, 5, there's probably like 7, 8 Jeeps out here that different people own. Gavin says, oh, the Rubicon doesn't have one, so we're gonna throw one on the Rubicon. He goes, you have one, don't you? I go, yeah, I have an Apex winch on the front of my Super Duty, and I've had it just about a year to be exact, and I'm very happy with it. He goes, well, they're on sale right now. And I thought, man, Dad and I have been talking about getting one for the front of the Diamond C gooseneck. So I didn't think anything of it. Later yesterday, my dad called. He's getting ready to tear down his big 1860s barn. And he says, hey, when you bring the trailer over Tuesday, how are we going to load these old farm tractors on it? There's an Oliver 77 wide front with a loader and a Ford tractor that Dad wants me to bring to my place. So they're not sitting out while he tears his barn down and rebuilds a new one. I said, I don't know. He goes, you think we should go buy a winch? And I said, well, funny story. The one that we've been talking about getting is actually on sale right now at Harbor Freight. I think it was like $130 or $200 off. So Dad went and picked that up today. Like I said, I've had mine on the front of the Super Duty for a year, almost exactly a year. Yeah, July of last year. No issues. It's one of those things where I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. There's a lot of those types of things in life. So Dad went and picked one up today. When I was at home doing chores, we did have to buy, Dad bought actually, the mounting plate for it, which I didn't need for the install on my truck because the bumper came with a mounting plate already. So while Gavin and Bailey are over here, I'm gonna go over there and throw it on the gooseneck trailer. I brought my tractor over here last week to do some mowing for Gavin's parents, and they had a big scavenger hunt this weekend. So Diamond C's here, my truck's here, the tractor and the brush hogger are still here. So I thought, you know, it's a nice afternoon, July 4th, just got done eating some kebabs. Let's go at least get this thing mounted on the trailer. I still got to go get a battery, and we'll get into that later. But let's go see how it looks. I had to modify the Steelcraft bumper a little bit, cut some stuff when I put it on. There was a brace right there. Needs a little touch-up paint. But like I said, this has been on here a year. It's kind of covered up by the bumper, but I don't put a cover on the top or anything, and that just makes it harder when you reach in there to disengage it. But I've been very happy with this winch so far. It saved my butt a few times. Yeah, you guys always ruin my videos. Well, not Bailey. This is the first video he's been in, but I'm sure he's going to ruin that. Hey, Bailey, say what's up.
Oh, we're putting a winch on.
So, I know it's kind of hard to believe. Well, look at this kid right here. When I first met Bailey a couple months ago, he had flowing mullet, and he looked just like Morgan Wallen. Yeah. A little chunkier, maybe a little taller. I don't know, you're a pretty tall dude.
Yeah.
A little handsomer.
I looked a little better.
But I walked over here. Gavin's already got the winch on the trailer. So much for an unboxing video.
Hey, check out this sweet sticker package.
It does come with some sweet stickers, doesn't it?
Sure does.
So here's the box. This is the Apex 1200 by Badlands. Comes with all the stuff in here. Mounting hardware. Like I said, we're not going to get wired up today. I still got to go buy a deep cycle battery. Here's all the other goodies. So let me jump up there and show you what it looks like.
Perfectly? Yeah.
Yeah. You guys did it perfect. So when Dad and I ordered this Diamond C last June, was it June? Yeah, right before July. A lot of stuff happens in July. I ordered it with the winch bracket up on top. So what they do is they already drill the holes for the winch mount, and it comes with that if you want to put it on there. The problem with this trailer has a front toolbox, which Bailey is leaning on, has a full width chain rack. The only problem, if you use the bracket that slides in that 2-inch receiver there, you cannot get your chain rack door open. When I first got the trailer, I helped a neighbor move an old truck, and that's what we found out. So I decided, hey, the best route to go is mount this up here. A lot of guys will mount a battery box up here for the battery, keep everything close. My thing is, we have a full width chain rack. There's a 4-foot or 40-inch toolbox on the side, the big toolbox in the front. I don't want to add anything up here that I don't have to, so I'll just run the wiring down through this grommet when we get to that point and into the toolbox that Vanna Bailey White down there is leaning on. So Dad bought this plate this morning. You need this to bolt the fair lead to, and we'll figure that out. 4 bolts should be enough to hold this down. As you can see, this is the Harbor Freight bracket. It's pre-drilled for quite a few different vehicles. I might have to move the winch off here and we'll show you a better picture of that. Damn, Big Daddy Gav, you getting strong. You been working out? Oh yeah, that's why the dude gets all the chicks. So this is the Badlands winch, universal winch mounting channel tray, whatever you want to call it. So I got 4 holes that do line up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think I'm gonna have to bolt anymore. I may go back and do a few after the winch is installed, but we're just going to use these 4 for now. And then that piece, oh yeah, look at there. So if you order a Diamond C trailer with the winch package, this is what you're going to get. I got quite a few, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8 holes. This bracket lines up just with these. Once we get it home, I have my tools. I'll go back through and I'll add 4 more bolts, just because you can't go wrong. Hi, Bailey.
Hey, you lined it up.
Fits nice, and I think that'll look pretty sharp. Strongman farmhand Gavin over here putting that winch back up there.
Bring it back a little bit.
So
now you gotta take it that.
Find the bolts and get them in there. All right, so to mount this, there's 4 bolts that will go through from underneath the trailer, the winch bracket they put on, through this bracket into the winch. So I know in another video I did when I first got the trailer, I was getting some emails about, what do you mean the chain rack door won't open if you have the 2-inch receiver? So there's a 2-inch receiver. You can mount the winch on there like some guys do on the back of their trucks. If you go to pick this door up, it blocks that winch receiver, so you wouldn't be able to get your chain rack door open enough to get the chains out. So just something to keep in mind. Maybe some other trailer manufacturers have a different design, but this is the Diamond C design here. So here is the underside of the Diamond C neck. There's the winch, spare tire right there, Bailey's mug, and found some longer bolts in the shop. So we're going to send those home, and then we'll run this wiring, see how far we can get it down these grommets into the big toolbox. Got the fair lead on, no problem. Clearances are all good. Only issue now is watching Gavin try and thread a pin through a tiny hole. But you can see here, there's a nut on the back, stainless there, stainless fair lead. Got to tighten up those nuts on the back yet. And just waiting 20 minutes to watch Gavin get this threaded in there. Close, close, close.
You talked.
Is it pressure?
Yeah.
Is it stressful being on YouTube, Gavin?
Yeah, I've been on your channel quite a bit.
Yeah, usually Gavin gets upset that I make fun of him. I'm not making fun of you. Look, you got it, almost.
Use that hammer.
Yeah, nice hammer. All right, finishing touches.
How did we do this with mine? Oh, we had a second one. Because this moves.
Yeah, or you can just take the pliers and twist it from the top and twist them. Grab it from this angle. From the top. Go top down.
Yep, I know what you're saying.
And then just, yeah, and then just twist up. Yay! Perfect. All right, finishing touch. So everybody knows we didn't have the money to buy a Warren.
Because we're broke. You know what's cheaper than Badlands?
What's that?
Rough Country.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? Looky there.
So we are on. I did pull this power line battery cable down through. It will make it into the toolbox down there behind the chains. Probably have to add a little bit of extender on, see where I'm going to mount the battery. But I guess this will conclude part 1. Thanks, Gavin. Thanks, Bailey. And yes, I know we used a chrome socket on an impact.
Bad boys do that.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to go home and torque them down with a torque wrench, but we're close here. Tractor over there, I'm going to go load that up. You guys going to go for a Jeep ride?
We got to test fit, see if we can fit 3 on this trailer.
So Gavin, real quick, talk about your Jeep you just bought.
It's a 1989 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. Has a Chevy Performance ZZ4, SM465 4-speed, and then a twin stick converted MP205 with a Ford 9-inch rear and a Dana 44 front.
I don't know what any of that stuff sounds or means, but it does have a Corvette engine, right?
Yeah, 400 horse ZZ4.
And she will run, and that thing sounds badass. And Bailey, I don't know what you're driving, but hey, it's cool.
Yeah. It's Bruce.
That's Bruce.
It's awesome.
So, yeah. Hey Gavin, you can have those cool stickers. Woohoo! All right, so load the tractor up, get hooked up, head out of here in the morning, and finish the rest of this install. Crank, Gavin, crank, 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 crank. Good. How's your ice cream? Let me see your ice cream cone. Did you eat the whole thing? Oh, there it is. Because of the tires?
No, he just won't take it to the place that
I like the Jurassic Park logo.
I know. It has, the doors have them too.
We're going down. All right, hope everybody's doing well still. For you, it's been a matter of seconds. It's been about a week since Gavin and Bailey helped me get the winch mounted to the trailer. Again, I apologize for the wind. It's just one of those days. So Dad stopped over today, brought a battery box, and we finished the installation on this Badlands Apex 12,000 pound winch on our 2022 Diamond C F-Max. This is a 207, 32 foot long. So let me show you this real quick. We turn the camera around. Very easy. Dad and I got this hooked up in about 20 minutes. Still have to figure out where I want to screw the battery box down to and button that up, but the winch is operational right now. So let me turn you around and show you what we're working with. All right, so last week, like I said, Gavin and Bailey put the winch up here. We bolted it down and ran the power cord, which is the one in the plastic loom right here. All we had to do today was run the negative, and it's very simple. Let me turn the camera around here. Try and show you. So here is the ground coming out of the winch. All you do is take this nut off, put the battery cable on, hook this to it, tighten that back down, and that is your ground. Ran the ground ground wires right over here through the factory grommet in the Diamond C. So let me get down there and I'll show you what that looks like from below. One more thing while I'm up here before I get down. I might try and find a way or cut a hole in here to hook this in, just so it's not tearing up the fair lead in there. It might get in the way of the lid on the chain rack, and that way it's just not bouncing around right here. So I don't know, maybe I'll have Zucker weld. He's got those loops that go in the buckets for tractors. Maybe I'll have him weld something here, just so I got someplace to hook that, so it's not just here bouncing around. I really don't want to suck it in too tight and mess that up. So kind of defeats the purpose of having the poly line there. I don't want to get that all cut up with scratches and mar that up. So it's on, it's functional. Let's climb down and show you what it looks like. All right, so there is a better angle showing the back of the winch. You can see the little ground wire coming out to ground that motor. Hooks right in there, ran that battery negative line over, come underneath, straight down through the grommets. I'm gonna put some zip ties in here, really kind of clean this up. This one really didn't fit in that grommet, but it is protected with rubber right there. So it does fit into the area going into the toolbox. So nice function of these Diamond Cs, full width toolbox in the front, dual jacks. Absolutely love this trailer. So pop this open, run right down into here. And like I said earlier, this battery box is not connected in here yet. I still got to figure out what we wanted to do. But that negative from the back of the winch comes right down, hooks into here. It does come with a couple sections. This is probably like a 4-foot section. I was just a little short. I didn't want it to be too tight, so I added on another one of these, I don't know, 18, 24-inch sections. I'll put some wire loom over that, make it look nice, keep it from getting tore up, but it's in there for now. When I installed my Badlands 12K in my truck last year, I did not use the battery disconnect. I might go back and add that in. Pretty simple to use. But right now it's off. Turn it, it'll be on. Now it's on. Find a way to hook that in there. I really don't keep anything in the toolbox. We keep some rubber matting material. Depending on what we're tying down, we don't mar it. And I do keep my binders in here. Right now it's still kind of messy from the install. I keep the chains in the chain rack, binders. We live in northern Ohio, so if I do have to use the trailer in the winter, I don't want them getting all built up with salt and gunk and rust, so try and take care of things. But the back of the switch, super easy. I forgot to film this part. There's just 2 studs with nuts. You just screw one coming to your battery to it, the one coming from the winch to it. When you turn the knob, it connects the circuit. And pretty easy, hook to the battery terminal on that. This battery, because I know people are going to ask, this battery is sit here. This is a Crown battery. They're manufactured in Fremont, Ohio, not too far from us. I like to buy local. I know some great people that work there, so I try and support them as much as I can. But yeah, pretty simple. This is a Group 24 deep cycle marine battery, I do believe. Dad brought this battery box over. It's a little too big for what we need, but on the bright side, it's the extra area I can store the winch cable. If the battery dies in it, you can the remote winch, you can plug it in directly to the winch, and it's good just to keep that all in hand. Dad and I both use this trailer, along with a buddy Brock who uses it. If Gavin wants to use it, he can use it. So it's better off just to leave the controllers in the trailer. I usually leave the toolbox locked anyways. Whoever gets the trailer or needs it, just throw them a set of keys. So kind of keep everything contained in the trailer. So we will put this back in here. Like I said, I still got to have to hook that in there, but you can see the extra space. There's a little divider that slides in here. I'll keep the winch remote, the power cable, and everything all buttoned up once I put that on. So very simple install. Sorry I didn't get a lot of the electrical stuff from today on camera. It's just a very simple, direct setup. But it's going to work out great on this trailer. Again, Dad and I picked this up in November. We ordered it the end of June last year. This is a Diamond C FMAX 207. It's got 2 7K torsion axles. I get a lot of questions. People say, why do you have a trailer that's 32 foot long with only 7K axles? Well, honestly, I don't need anything else. I want to stay under CDL. Everything we haul, basic payload on this trailer It might be just like 9,800 pounds or 10,000 pounds. Nothing I haul is over 10,000 pounds. The biggest thing I'd put on it's a mini excavator, a skid steer right around that 10,000 mark. The Kubota only weighs 4,000 pounds roughly. You throw all the attachments I can fit on this trailer, we're still good. The main reason, over there on the other side of my truck, you can see all those IBC totes. I used to sell those before I got hurt. I could go pick up 16 at a time on my old trailer. I think I could get 32 to 34 on this trailer. But just so happens I got hurt at work, not selling those anymore. And it is what it is. But fantastic trailer. I love the max ramps on it. This comes factory with a torque tube. And just a beautiful trailer. Used it, I probably had 10 loads on it since we bought it in November. It's a little dirty, a little muddy. Get to the car wash here, try and take care of things. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of short install. I think if you are running one of these flatbeds for farm use, kind of like we are, you never know when you're going to need a winch on one. And a lot of guys like running the winches that just fit in the 2-inch receiver tubes because you can switch them back and forth to your truck and your trailer. But like I said earlier in the video, if I would have mounted that winch in that 2-inch receiver tube, I would not be able to get my chain rack open. That's just some of the chains we have. So never really know what's going to be going on this trailer. So that is it, guys. I hope you have a good day. I'm going to go out here and start working on some steer pens. Dad's out here. Amber's working from home today. Kiddo and my mom are out here doing horse stuff. So busy day. Trying to knock a bunch of stuff out before I got to go in the house and spend about 6 hours doing homework tonight. So, hey, what are you going to do? That's what life threw at me. That's what I'm trying to take care of. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the support, everything you guys have done for me for the last 2 years, almost 2 years. It just means so much to me, kind of getting back on my feet and starting to feel better and starting to do some more projects around the house. So, take care, everybody. As always, God bless, make smart decisions. We will catch you on the next one. Next video. We got more chickens. I might do a video on that. A lot of people want to know what the next video we're going to do is. And another one, let me give you a sneak peek real quick what that's going to be about. So here's something we really weren't planning on buying. It just kind of worked out. There's going to be a video coming out on this Corn Pro trailer soon. I custom ordered this about 8 weeks ago. We picked it up last week, Indiana, over by the Illinois line. Surprised kiddo with it. She had no idea it was coming. I'm very thankful to all my friends that have been letting me borrow trailers the last 3-4 years when we need them. But now that we got cattle and hogs and the horses and kiddos starting to go to more horse shows, it was time to do it. Amber and I have been talking about a trailer about the last year. Something kind of just worked out, kind of a blessing. I got a back pay I wasn't expecting. We've been saving for a trailer, so kind of in payoff mode, trying to pay off everything here on this farm. And luckily I was able to, with that little bit of back pay, scrape together enough money to pay cash for this trailer. Didn't have to finance anything. So this will be a video coming out. There will be a video coming out on this custom ordered Corn Pro trailer maybe later this week. I didn't build the barn big enough. That's always how it goes there. But steer pen over there in the concrete I'm working on today. I got about 300 bale of hay stacked in the middle and enough room to put the trailer in. So that will be coming up soon. I'm just very blessed the way that worked out. And we'll get into a lot more of why we picked this trailer, why we designed it the way we did, why we went with steel over aluminum in the next video. So take care, everybody. God bless. The wind blew my chairs over. Horses are out in the round pen today. Pasture's looking beautiful. Man, it's a great day to be alive. So take care, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. God bless and make smart decisions.